Have you ever felt a strange tingling in your hands or feet, a burning sensation that just won't go away, or a sharp, nerve-like pain that seems to come out of nowhere? What if I told you that your body might not be breaking down, but simply crying out for one essential nutrient? Stay with me, because what you're about to discover could completely change how you understand your body and your health. Many people ignore these early warning signs. They think it's just fatigue, aging, or stress. But here's the truth. Your nerves depend on specific vitamins to function properly. And when your body is deficient, it doesn't stay silent. It sends signals. Tingling, numbness, burning sensations. These are not random. They are messages. And one of the most common hidden causes behind these symptoms is a deficiency in vitamin B12. Have you ever noticed a slight tingling in your fingers while holding your phone, or a mild burning sensation in your feet at night that you brushed off as nothing serious? These moments may seem small, almost insignificant, but they are not accidental. They are signals. Your body communicates in subtle ways long before a condition becomes severe, and learning to recognize these early messages can be the difference between quick recovery and long-term damage. Many people develop a habit of ignoring these signs. They delay action, assuming it's just temporary discomfort, fatigue, or age catching up. But what if that minor sensation is actually the first stage of nerve distress? What if your body is trying to alert you to a deficiency or imbalance that can still be corrected easily? Right now, this is where awareness becomes powerful. Because once symptoms progress from occasional tingling to constant numbness or burning pain, the road to recovery becomes longer and more complex. Think about how intelligently your body is designed. It doesn't suddenly fail. It warns you step by step. A light tingling today, a slight numbness tomorrow, a persistent discomfort next week. Each stage is a message getting louder, asking for your attention. The question is, are you listening, or are you waiting until a message turns into pain you can no longer ignore? There's also a psychological side to this. When something doesn't immediately disrupt our daily routine, we tend to dismiss it. But health doesn't deteriorate overnight. It declines gradually, quietly, and often unnoticed. Those early nerve-related sensations are not meant to scare you, but to guide you. They are opportunities, chances to take control before the condition takes control of you. Imagine catching the problem at its earliest stage, when a simple dietary change or nutrient correction could reverse the symptoms entirely. Now compare that to ignoring it for months, allowing the discomfort to evolve into chronic nerve pain that affects your sleep, mobility, and quality of life. The difference lies in one simple action: paying attention. Your body is always on your side. It is constantly working to protect you, to inform you, to keep you functioning at your best, but it relies on you to respond. Every signal you feel is a form of communication, clear, intentional, and important. The more you respect these signals, the more control you gain over your health, your energy, and your future well-being. What if the reason behind your constant fatigue, brain fog, or those strange nerve sensations isn't something complex, but something surprisingly simple? A single missing nutrient can quietly disrupt multiple systems in your body, and vitamin B12 is one of the most overlooked yet powerful examples of this. It doesn't just support your health. It plays a central role in how your nerves function, how your brain processes information, and how your body produces energy at a cellular level. When vitamin B12 levels begin to drop, the effects don't always appear immediately. At first, it may feel like mild tiredness or occasional forgetfulness. But beneath the surface, something much more significant is happening. Your nerve cells begin to lose their protective covering, weakening the transmission of signals throughout your body. That's when sensations like tingling, numbness, or even burning pain start to emerge. It's not random. It's a direct response to a system that is no longer fully supported. Consider how interconnected your body truly is. When one essential nutrient is missing, it doesn't affect just one area. It creates a chain reaction. Low vitamin B12 can impact your mood, your focus, your balance, and even your ability to carry out simple daily tasks with confidence. You may feel slower, less sharp, and physically uncomfortable without fully understanding why. And here's the surprising part. Many people live with these symptoms for months or even years without realizing that the root cause is nutritional. Now imagine the shift that happens when that deficiency is corrected. Energy levels begin to stabilize. Mental clarity improves. That persistent tingling or discomfort starts to fade. The body begins to restore itself because it finally has what it was missing. This is the power of addressing the root cause instead of masking the symptoms. There's also a deeper realization here. Health doesn't always require complicated solutions. Sometimes, it's about identifying what your body lacks and restoring balance. Vitamin B12 may seem like a small component, but its impact is anything but small. It influences how you feel, how you think, and how you function every single day. The real question is, how long will you overlook something that has the potential to transform your well-being? When you understand the importance of even one nutrient, you begin to see your health differently, not as a mystery, but as something you can actively improve with the right knowledge and action. It's easy to believe that health problems appear suddenly, without warning. But in reality, most conditions develop quietly over time, giving subtle clues long before they demand urgent attention. That slight tingling in your feet, the occasional numbness in your hands, the mild burning sensation you feel at night, these are not random discomforts. They are early indicators, small opportunities placed in front of you to act before the situation becomes more serious. The real advantage lies in recognizing that moment and choosing not to delay. Many people wait for symptoms to intensify before taking them seriously. They push through discomfort, hoping it will resolve on its own. But what often starts as a mild nerve irritation can gradually evolve into persistent pain, reduced mobility, and even long-term nerve damage if left unaddressed. The body doesn't skip stages. It progresses. And every stage you pass without action makes recovery more challenging, more time-consuming, and sometimes less effective. Now, consider the alternative. Imagine responding the moment you notice something unusual. A simple decision, adjusting your diet, paying attention to essential nutrients, or seeking proper guidance, can interrupt that progression entirely. Instead of managing pain later, you prevent it from taking hold in the first place. This is where true control over your health begins. Not when you're forced to react, but when you choose to act early. There's also a powerful mindset shift involved. Prevention is not just about avoiding illness. It's about maintaining strength, energy, and independence. When your body is properly nourished and supported, it performs at its best. You move with ease, think with clarity, and live without the constant distraction of discomfort. This doesn't happen by chance. It happens through consistent, intentional choices. Think about how much easier it is to maintain balance than to restore it after it's lost. A small correction today can save you from significant challenges tomorrow. The effort required to prevent a deficiency is minimal compared to the effort needed to recover from its consequences. Yet many overlook this simply because the urgency is not immediate. Your future health is being shaped by the decisions you make right now. Every nutrient you provide, every signal you choose to acknowledge, and every step you take toward awareness contributes to a stronger, more resilient body. The opportunity to protect your well-being is always present, but it depends entirely on whether you decide to act while it still matters. Every day, your body gives you a choice, either take control of your health or leave it to chance. That tingling sensation, that unexplained fatigue, that moment of discomfort you keep postponing, it's not just a symptom, it's a decision point. The difference between staying stuck in a cycle of uncertainty and moving towards strength and clarity often comes down to one thing: action. It's easy to rely on assumptions, to search for quick fixes, or to ignore what feels manageable for now. But real health doesn't come from guesswork. It comes from awareness, intention, and consistent effort. When you begin to understand what your body needs, everything changes. You stop reacting to problems and start preventing them. You shift from confusion to control. Think about the power in something as simple as getting your vitamin levels checked. One test can reveal what your body has been trying to tell you for months. One informed step can replace doubt with direction. And once you know, you're no longer guessing. You're making decisions based on clarity. Whether it's improving your nutrition, adding the right supplements, or making small but meaningful lifestyle adjustments, each action builds momentum toward better health. There's also a level of responsibility that comes with this awareness. Your energy, your focus, your physical comfort, they are not outcomes. They're reflections of how well you support your body. When you take ownership, you begin to notice patterns. You recognize what improves your well-being and what holds you back. And with that recognition comes the ability to make smarter, more effective choices. Imagine waking up without that lingering discomfort, moving through your day without distraction, and feeling confident in your body's ability to perform. That outcome is not reserved for a few. It's available to anyone willing to take that first step, not a drastic overhaul, but a deliberate start. One decision to pay attention. One commitment to act instead of delay. The truth is, no one else can take this responsibility for you. Guidance can be given, information can be shared, but the action must come from you. And once you take that step, even in a small way, you begin to shift the direction of your health. What feels uncertain today can become manageable, and what feels uncomfortable can gradually transform into strength and stability. So here's my message to you today. Listen to your body. Those small signals you feel are not your enemy. They are your guide. Don't wait until the pain becomes unbearable. Take action early. Get informed. Nourish your body with the right nutrients. Because at the end of the day, your health is your responsibility and your greatest investment. Take care of your nerves, and your nerves will take care of you.